The zones of special operations in the Mount Salem, Denham Town, Greenwich Town and August Town communities have been extended for another 60 days starting June 14. Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang brought the matter before the House on Tuesday and it was passed with support from both sides of the House. However, some members of Parliament are calling on the measures to be extended to their constituency. Simone Absalom Gayle has that story.
The National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, says the clear, hold and build model of ZOZOs enables authorities to simultaneously enforce the necessary suppression measures while strengthening the security, social investment and physical redevelopment of communities. Dr. Chang notes the social investment program, the Articulated Truck Driving Program, that is being spearheaded by the Ministry of National Security in collaboration with the Jamaica Defense Force and Heart Trust NTSA, as well as the Caribbean Maritime University.
The program is delivered on a full-time and part-time basis. The first court commenced training in January 2021 and is expected to sit the NCTVET examination in June and November 2021, respectively. Upon their successful completion of the 6 months program, participants will be awarded a certificate, and for those who do not yet have a driver's license, they will be awarded a general driver's license. Of course, they will have to do the requisite tests in the program. With a skill set, training and qualification, along with the human development component they will earn during the program, I'm confident that these participants will be scouted for in-demand, good-paying jobs locally and internationally, as opposed to being recruited by gangs.
Opposition leader and Member of Parliament for South St. Andrew Mark Golding agreed about the success of the ZOZOs, but voiced concerns about the violence being experienced due to gang feud in his constituency.
In the last 24 plus hours, we have had on one road a 16-year-old schoolgirl shot and killed, shot in the head and killed. Another young man in the same incident shot and killed. And then that was, I think, today is Tuesday, I think that was Monday, yesterday that happened. And then this morning on the same road, what appears to be a reprisal killing of a young lady who operated a shop. And she was riddled with bullets, I'm told, and killed.
He is calling for the expansion of ZOZOs to vulnerable communities across the island.
There has been ongoing gang-related violence, which has cost many lives, and many more persons have been shot and injured. And it has spilled over into other locations where persons involved have been killed, or persons involved or relatives of persons involved have been killed, even returning from a funeral in one instance, I believe. And there have been strong calls and even demonstrations calling upon the government to implement a zone of special operation in the central Kingston area to give the residents there some relief.
In his response, the National Security Minister explains it is not feasible for the government to declare zones of special operations in all of these vulnerable communities at the same time, given the extensive human, financial, and institutional capacity that it requires.
But the zone of special operation is, as described in the, it's a clear hold and build, and we do not wish to dilute that policy. We want to expand it, but expand at the same level in every year we go. And in fact, we have intensified the activity on the instruction of the Prime Minister and in discussion and looking at what works, because to ensure that there's the long-term impact, we are looking at how we can engage more of the young adults in programs that I've articulated in my own recent presentation, not just the truck driving, but other activities, vocational activities, and to ensure that they will genuinely divert it from joining gangs.
He also reiterated the invitation to private sector, civil society groups, international development partners to collaborate with the government in expanding these transformative programs across the island. For the news on PBCJ, I'm Simone Absalom Gayle.